Hey guys, welcome to Monday's session. So we're going to start with a 5-minute AMRAP to get you nice and warm. In that AMRAP, you're going to do 30 seconds of butt kicks, getting those heels right up towards your bum. 10 squats, but I want you to do the first 5 as cyclist squats. So put your heels up on something if you can. We're going to keep our feet really close together, toes pointing forward, knees almost touching, all the way down into a nice narrow squat. But if you elevate your heels, it'll make it a lot easier to get through that range of motion. And then just 5 regular stance squats after that. So 5 cyclist, 5 regular. 10 banded pull-aparts, but if you don't have a band, I'm going to get you to do bent over rows. So for the banded pull-apart, holding a band here, squeezing those shoulder blades together, or if you don't have that, then some sort of bent over row, again, where we're squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top. And then 10 athletic burpees. So an athletic burpee is just where we don't go all the way to the floor, and then standing tall. Then for the strength, we've got squats on the menu. So I'm going to give you 2 different variations. One if you've got a barbell and some weights, and the other one if you've got a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So for the barbell squats, I'm going to get you guys to do 5 sets of 3 at an RPE of 9, or as close as you can get to an RPE of 9 with the weights that you have. If you don't have enough weight to get to that RPE in 3, then we'll either add some tempo or we'll increase the reps by 1 or 2. Now, if you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, I'm actually going to get you to do a little bit of a squat complex. So if I demonstrate, I'm going to use my bright yellow kettlebell so you can see. The complex will be, so a complex equals 1 rep. That will be a pause squat, so 3 seconds in the bottom. 1, 2, 3, then stand tall. Then you're going to do a 1.5 squat. So squat, halfway up, back down, all the way up. And the second part is then a 5-second descent, the third part, so we're going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1. And that's 1 rep. So your pause squat plus a 1.5 squat plus a 5-second negative squat equals 1 rep. You're going to do 5 sets of between 2 and 3 of those complexes to get you to that RPE of 9. The idea being that's going to burn, or should anyway, and it'll hopefully take us about the same amount of time it takes the barbell guys to get through theirs. All right, so once we finish with our squats, then we've got a workout, and we've got a classic 21-15-9, but then we're going to have a little rest and then flip it on its head and do a 9-15-21 with similar movements. So I'll explain the method behind the madness. We've got 2 options, barbell or kettlebell or dumbbell. 21-15-9 clusters, and then back extensions. So let me explain a cluster. Whether you're using a bar or a kettlebell or a dumbbell, a cluster is a squat clean into a thruster. So it's a really complex movement. So I'm using my kettlebell. I'm going to go for a squat clean into a thruster. And that's 1. And it would be the same if I was using a barbell. I'm going to go for my squat clean into a thruster up overhead. Weight-wise, I've said 50 and 35, but you might need to go a little bit lighter, especially because that round of 21 is going to get a little bit spicy, but just bear with me when we figure out the exact weight you're going to work at. I don't expect you to do all 21 clusters unbroken necessarily with the barbell. With the kettlebell or the dumbbell, you don't need to alternate arms, but I'd like you to try to be even so you're not doing them all on one side. So 21 clusters, 21 back extensions. With the back extension, I'm going to be looking for your feet, your toes, to stay down on the floor. Put your hands on the back of your head, and we're going to peel our rib cage off the floor as high as you can. Some people are a lot more bendy in that position than others. I am not one of those people. All right, so 21 clusters, 21 back extensions, 15 clusters, 15 back extensions, 9 clusters, 9 back extensions. Then we're going to have a 2-minute rest, and then we're going to do 9-15-21. Now this time, same weight. We're going to do power cleans. So you'll be thankful there's no more squatting. Power cleans, or with the kettlebell or the dumbbell, here to here, and then hollow rocks. So we've made the barbell movement a little bit more simple and straightforward, but we've increased the complexity of the core movement. So power cleans and hollow rocks. For the hollow rock, we want to be in our banana boat shake. Hands up overhead is the hardest variation. And we're gonna rock. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up to 21. If those are too hard, we're gonna do a dead bug instead. Dead bug, shins up to the ceiling, hands up to the ceiling, and crunch yourself so that your shoulder blades are off the floor. And we're gonna extend opposite hand, opposite leg. 1, 2. You can be a little bit harder and do both at the same time. So we've got some options scalability-wise for those hollow rocks. So it'll be 9 power cleans, 9 hollow rocks, 15, 15, 21, 21, done. Okay, so 2 sprints. First one, a complex barbell movement with a more straightforward core movement. The second one, a more straightforward barbell movement, but a more complex core movement. We've also got the going up and down the rep scheme. So psychologically, your 21, 15, 9 is going to feel a little bit better, but that's okay because I put that with the harder barbell movement on purpose. And the 9, 15, 21, a little bit more challenging, so we're going uphill, but we've got a more straightforward barbell move. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be a good sesh. The squats are going to be spicy. And if you have any questions, drop us a message. Otherwise, see you on Zoom.